What? You mean I can make what? You mean I can make $1,700 in only 5 hours? No way. There's no way I can make $1,700 in 5 hours. Yes, there is a way that you can do that. And yes, it is amazing that you can do that. And so, them are some things that I'm going to talk about how we can get those jobs, how we can do those jobs, how do we bid those jobs so that way we're profitable. It doesn't take us 2, 3 days to do a $1,700 job, and everything else that goes along with how we can do $1,700 in one day. And that is not, I mean, I used to do 2 grand a day by myself, and I did it day after day after day after day. And so it's all about getting our phone to ring and all the things that go along with it. And that is what I'm going to talk about tonight. And so if I get on some rants, I might need some people to pull me back in. But I'm going to try to hammer some things so that way you can be successful at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, I want you all to be successful. And to be successful is something that I want you to be. Because when you are successful, there's some things that happen on the other side. You can get some financial freedom, you can get time freedom, you can go do things with your kids and your wife and your lifestyle. You don't have the burden of all this debt on your shoulders. And so when you're successful, you can do that. Now, does that mean I need a big high dollar trailer that has all this stuff on it and I spent $25,000, $30,000 and that is the only way I can get to $1,700, $2,000 a day? No, that is not it. And as I talked about it the other day, I don't even need to make $1,700 a day to make 100 grand a year. Now, if I'm working part time, then I got to bump up my average ticket. And so when we can bump up our average ticket and we get into that $900,000 average ticket, that is when the magic really can start happening. And that is when we will be able to put stuff into marketing and be able to put stuff into our IRAs. And guess what that means? That means we are putting stuff into our future. And when we do that for our future, that is a great thing. Rather, maybe I want to start a pressure washing business so that I can get some cash up and start buying rental properties. Because if I can buy rental properties, guess what? That's reoccurring money coming in every month, and it's a place so that Mr. Government doesn't get our money. And so when we start making more money like that, then that is definitely something we want to do to make sure that we do that over and over and over. Joanne, Joanne, best way to market new business. I'm 15 and I've done door to door and used Nextdoor for a couple of jobs. I can't get any more right now. Well, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about ways to get business. I love business. Multiple streams of income and the tax write-offs, that way to go, baby. So, talking right before I get into this, I got some exciting news. So the first exciting news is I got 3 $100 gift cards. Not one, not two, but 3 if you're from the north. And so there's 3 ways to enter it. The first way you can enter it is getting on my email list. And if you go to kingofpressurewash.com/podcast, that will get you an entry. You can enter in there. You can join my podcast. I'd appreciate that too. But at the top, there's a thing that says podcast of how to join, and that will get you on the mailing list. Number 2, you can join my membership. There's 2 ways to join. Right now, I have a Black Friday deal, and that you can go to pressurewashhelp.com/Black Friday, and you will pay one time, and you are in my membership forever. No matter what I put in it, you will always be in it. And it is a one-time sale. I've never done this before. I may not ever. I probably ain't going to do it until maybe next year. And it's a little bit of money, but for what you get all of my, you get everything I put out, and I'm getting ready to put more into it. I'm going to try to start in probably the month of December and January. I'm going to really go in deeper, and I'm going to separate it out even better and make it better, because it's good now, but I want to make it better, because anytime I'm in business and stuff like that, and anytime you're in business, we always want to make it better. And to make it better is, nothing is perfect. A lot of guys will be like, I can't do that because it's not perfect. Well, you know what? It's never perfect. This model I have right now is 2.0. 1.0, I thought it sucked myself. But you know what? People bought it. People got successful. People made money off of it. So it was bad. I'm not going to lie. It was bad. 2.0 is good. 3.0 is going to be amazing. And so I want you all to remember that when we're doing marketing and you think, man, I don't know. I don't know. 3.0 is definitely going to be better. So if you want the 3.0, go down King of Pressure Wash. I'm only selling 25 of these. I'm not going to do a bunch of these because I'm losing money on the end of it. So 25 of these is all I'm going to sell, and that will be it. 25. So get your spot of 25 in that. So that will get you into two of it. The third way to give into a $100 gift card is you need to email me at pressurewashhelp.com, pressurewashhelp@gmail.com. Email me and email me a testimonial. If I've changed you, however I've changed your life, however I helped you grow your business, however I started to help you grow your business, anything along the lines of how Mr. Jason has helped you be successful at the end of the day. And I did not want that to come up. So you can email me at pressurewashhelp@gmail.com, and that will get you entered into the drawing for the third drawing. So one way you got to get in is be a member. The second way you got to be in is email me. And the third is it doesn't cost you a thing to get in. So how do I get $1,700 days? What do I need to do? What are the things that really make my business grow? What is the things that get me to that $1,700? Can I get to $1,700 and be successful? Can I get to $1,700 and I'm only 15? Yes. Can I get to $1,700 a day and be in Florida? Yes, you can. It doesn't have to be rocket science. You don't have to spend a ton of money in marketing. In fact, the guy that did this is one on my, he is on my Voxer program, and I've kind of walked along with him through this last year, and he's getting $1,700 days from, can you guess what he gets $1,700 from? That's right, a yard sign. What? You mean you made $1,700 on one job from a yard sign? Yep, you can do that. Can you do that when you're 15? Yep, you can do that. Now, you're going to have to take some money and go buy you some signs. It's $300. I understand. Go ask mom and dad for allowance, or go do a job or two and do that, and we can do that. Now, if you don't have money, I'm going to tell you some ways to do this that you don't even have to pay any money. And so when you're 15, you're 42, you're 65, you're 70, these are everything you can do. Now, the 70-year-olds and the 65 and the 40-year-olds might struggle with some of this, just like the 15-year-old may struggle with this, signs. So, this is some things I want to talk about that we can do. And the joys of being 15. If you listen to what I say and you do what I say, by the time you are 25, you can be like a guy that I will have on here on Sunday night that is doing $1 million a year. He started when he was 19. He's 4 years older than you. 19. And so you can make 5,000 in the week before Thanksgiving during a pandemic as well. And I agree 100%. And I know it's true because you're doing it. And so let's talk about it. What are some ways that we can do to get $1,700? So, like I say, the job I'm talking about was through a sign, a $3 sign, not a $10 sign, not a $20 sign, a $3 and maybe 50-cent sign. You can go to Get Signs, pressurewashhelp.com/get signs, and buy signs, 100 signs, 100 stakes for $50 or $350. Now, you might have to have mom or dad or bigger brother, bigger sister to drive you around and put these signs out. Put 25 signs out a week. Get on your bicycle. Put them on a backpack. Go get you some exercise. And that's the way you can do that. Now, let's talk first of what I would do first. First thing I would do is I would make sure my Google My Business is up and running. Because if we do not make sure our Google My Business is up and running, what happens is we have nowhere to give our reviews. And we need reviews. Reviews are an amazing thing at the end of the day. So I want to show you something here of what some things can happen. Now, this is a Christmas light site. I can show you the same thing because one of the guys, actually, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. But there is a guy that he learned from me. Imagine that. He did what I said. Imagine that. You do what I say, things happen. And so this is why you have to do what I say and not just be like, well, that sounds good, but you actually have to take action. If you don't take action, guess what's going to happen? Nothing. Guess what happens when we take action? A lot of stuff happens and a lot of amazing stuff can happen. And so I want to show you this other picture. I'm going to show you two pictures here and why we need to make sure our Google My Business is up and running and being successful. It's not going to allow me to do it on there because it's going to be stupid. It's always stupid. Technology can be. And so what I was talking about earlier of why some things are going to be easy for some people and some things are going to be hard for others is because of technology. The older you get, some people just don't understand technology. Technology can be tough, can be hard. And so that's, so for these guys of the Christmas, of all of that kind of stuff, technology, the younger generation, the 15 to 20-year-olds, all that kind of stuff, technology is easy. It's like, bam, you've been living with it all your life. People that are 40 only been living with technology for 20 years. Before that, they were playing Nintendo games and Atari games. And before that, they were playing and writing with rocks and stuff like that. So, these are some things you got to do. So, this is the guy that's going to be on Sunday night. So this is something you definitely don't want to miss. Sunday night, he is going to be on. His name's Wesley. He's 25 years old, doing $1 million. And he sent me this picture. And this is what he said. He said, Jason Guyman, I did your $10,000 idea, and here is what Google sent out. I'm not sure, but I think this might be helping some things out to get some leads coming in. So I'm going to see if I can show it up here. So this picture, he had put 78 photos in, and he has gotten 279,000 views and 33 in the last month. Now let's think about that. You think that might have made his phone ring just a little bit by having our Google business optimized and having he's only got 78 photos. He's supposed to have 100. He's working on it. But do you think that might make that phone go ring, 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 ring and make customers come in? In fact, I about guarantee it would. In fact, I about guarantee I know it will. It's not that it will. I know that it will. And so I want to show you another one. This one here is a Christmas light one that I did. It's a little bit older. I've done it, but it don't have as many photos. But you can see here, if I can scroll in, this photo has 68,000 views. And in the last month, your 12 photos, so I only got 12 photos on this Christmas light one. It has 193,975 views. You think that's going to make your phone ring? I'm just asking a question. Do you think that might make your phone ring? I think it might. I think it might blow it up, to be honest. This week for Christmas lights, I about guarantee it's going to blow it up. And it's going to be a lot to do with this right here. Because when we do things and we do it right, and it's not a sprint. It's not hurry up. It's the marathon. It's the long term. It might not be getting it 100% now, but in the long term, the marathon, that is where we win the race. And so, and how do we do that? We add 100 photos to our Google My Business. We get citations to our business listing on our Google My Business. We get reviews. We do all these things for Google My Business. So the very first thing, you're 15 years old, you're 40 years old, you're 50 years old, get on Google My Business and fill it out. If you don't know how, guess what? You can go right here to Black Friday, get into my membership, and guess what? I teach all that. I give you over the shoulder how to, step by step. You can't make it much easier. So, my wife's over here printing, so I don't know. You probably can't hear it, maybe not. But so the next thing is, so that's a free thing. That's a $3 sign, $40 in gas and chems, and made $1,700 off of a $3 sign. So next thing we need to do, I'm going to go down the free road. Obviously signs, that's not free. Facebook. Get on Facebook. Get on the Facebook. Get off the Facebook groups of pressure washing. I don't care if you're 15, 40, 60. That's not going to make your business grow. All that's going to do is you're going to see Bozo the clowns come out. You're going to see bickering. You're going to see my downstreamer is bigger than your XJet. My soft wash system is bigger and better than your soft wash system. And guess what? Does that bring money in my pocket at the end of the day? Nope. It don't bring a dime in it. Guarantee it. It will not bring a dime in it to it. So get off those groups, get into the networking groups, get into the mom groups, get into the neighborhood groups, get into the for sale sites groups, get into all of those groups, and then we can start networking. We can start building relationships. We're not just going to say pressure wash. No, that's not going to make us money. I mean, it will. It's probably going to get you blocked. And what I would do, I had probably 20 to 30 groups that I was in. I was in Westchester, which is way north of Cincinnati. I was in Walton, which is way south of northern Kentucky. And I was in every group in between there. And what I would do is I had picked up, I had made a calendar that, every Monday I'd hit these 3 groups or 5 groups. Every Tuesday I'd hit these 5 groups. Wednesday I'd hit these 5 groups, or maybe I would post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday I'm going to post 5 in this group. Wednesday I'm going to post 5 in this group, and Friday I'm going to post 5 in these groups. And so that way, did I used to post in all of them at once? Yeah. What happens is the people that are in all those groups too, they're like da 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 da, and then they start flagging you, and then you go to Facebook jail, and then you don't post no more. So that's why you kind of got to pick and choose so that we don't go to jail. The last thing we want to do is go to Facebook jail. And so that is how we work. Facebook. Now, we can do it through our business page, and we can do it through our personal page. You're going to want to do it through your personal page. You want to post to your business page and share it out too. But if you're not posting a lot, I mean, if you're not posting 2-3 times a day on your Facebook, then you're kind of just pissing in the wind at the end of the day. And so that is some things that you want to do. Next thing we want to do, Nextdoor. We can do the same thing in Nextdoor. Do that exact same model of what we're doing in Nextdoor. Also, with when we are getting jobs and going jobs, we're getting our before and after pictures. Not just to cover our tail, but that's our marketing. Every one of those we're going to put up in Facebook. We're going to put up in Nextdoor. We're going to put up in Google My Business. We're going to do it in all of those spots. We're going to make a post on Google My Business. We're going to make Google happy and want them to start following us, so that way we can make ourselves be successful at the end of the day. All right, so we got Facebook, we got the Facebook, we got Google My Business, we got the good old yard signs, and again, the job I'm talking about is in Florida. That's the thing too. It's in Florida. And you know, when he started the Voxer program with me, the guy was like, I'm in Florida, the $99 guy. I can't, it's hard to get work down here. And all I hear is excuses and excuse after excuse after excuse. And he needed some talking to and some mindset changing, because that's what you need. If you have that mindset, it's not going to come out. I mean, it's going to come out, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. You know, this time last year, he would have never thought that, only $99 guys in Florida. I heard that more than once. I heard it more than once. You know, and it's a $1,700 in one day, one job, 5 hours. It can be done. You know, the $99 guy, the guys that pay $1,700 don't want the $99 guy. There's a reason why they don't hire the $99 guy. You know, does that mean that this guy's got the best equipment and the most $25,000 rig and just the most beautiful rig and got all the bells, whistles, and ding dongs and everything else with it? No. The guy that did the $1,700 in one day, his rig is maybe $5,000. Maybe it might be a little. I don't know if it's any more than that. It's got them hand crank reels on it. It's got, it's got an old motor on it. It ain't no brand new stuff, and it ain't no $25,000 worth stuff either, or $20,000 stuff. So that, will that make, if I get, a lot of guys get into this mindset that I got to have the best equipment. I got to have the best equipment, the best website. Well, I want to tell you something. That $1,700 job, his website is far, I guarantee you, it is far not from the best in his area. It's probably down, like if this is the best, his website is like this is middle, he's probably down here. He ain't got the best website. What does he have though? He's getting his Google reviews. He's getting his, he's at almost 60 Google reviews. He's getting all this stuff. And you know what that does when we get those 60 Google reviews and we get those 100 Google reviews and we get those 20 reviews? It shows that I want to work with this guy. This guy is good, because at the end of the day, what does your competitors probably do not have? Those reviews. And guess what? Reviews is social proofing our business. It is making people want to say, Jason is the bomb and I want to use him. That's what we're telling by getting our Google reviews. That is what we're telling people. Jason is the bomb and I want to use him. And so when we do that, then that's how we get those $1,700 jobs, $2,000 jobs, $3,000 jobs. So, all right, so we talked about the Facebook, we talked about Nextdoor, we talked about Google My Business, we've talked about, what else have we talked about? Good old yard signs, Yard signs. Yard signs are good. I like yard signs. I did a lot of business off of yard signs. I made a lot of money off yard signs. My first couple years is how I made it was off of yard signs. I didn't figure out Google Business till probably 2016 when I figured out Google Ads. Um, when I figured out Google Ads, that was a different ballgame. But did I quit working on my 5-star reviews? No, I didn't quit working on my 5-star reviews. I kept working on my 5-star reviews because those are very important at the end of the day. 5-star reviews are very, very, very important. Now, how do we get 5-star reviews? What do we need to do to get 5-star reviews? What have you guys done to get 5-star reviews? Well, first thing we need to do is ask. And not just ask once, not just ask twice, not just ask 3 times or 4 times or 5 times. You know, getting 5-star reviews are hard. But you know what? As I tell my kids, you can do hard things. You can. You can do hard things. It is hard. So when we are talking on the phone from the initial phone call, we're working on our 5-star reviews. As Bobby Walker says, it's the little things, and the little things make big things eventually. So with that said, the little things is we're talking on the phone, and we're gonna even say our goal is so that you are so happy that you will love to give us a 5-star review. Not that you want to give us a 5-star review, that you will love to give us 5-star review. Because when you give us a 5-star review, and that shows us how great we did to make you happy. We want to make you happy. Because happy, 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 right? Who doesn't want to be happy? So, that said, next, when we get to the job, the guy knocking on the door, knock, 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 he's going to say the same thing. I want to do this job that when I'm done, we're going to do a walk around this house, and that you will be so happy that you will want to get a 5-star review. And so again, we're putting it in their brain. So when we're done and we say we're done, and we say, I hope you are so happy. Or after we walk around, are you happy and you love how clean it is that you are wanting to give us a 5-star review? Yes. Here, text it to them. Please give me a 5-star review. It will help me as a small business. And so that is definitely what we want to do. This will help us get a 5-star review. Answer your phone. You know how many people don't answer their phone? A lot. A lot. I'm too busy, Jason. I can't get to it. I'm trying to pressure wash. I just can't get to this phone. It's just, I can't do it. Well, pay somebody to answer your phone then. That's how that works. Pay somebody. There's services out there. There's everything. If you don't answer your phone, that $1,700 job that you thought you had, you just lost it because you didn't answer your phone. That $10,000 apartment complex, you just lost it because you didn't answer your phone. You was too busy to answer your phone. That's why we got to answer our phone. If you answer your phone, it will put us way ahead of the competition. Because a lot of the competition will always be like, answer your phone, get the information you need, get all the stuff you need. When we're talking on the phone, we don't need these big, long conversations. We don't need to, is it a 1-story or 2-story? We don't need all that information. We need the information to get us enough information to get us a quote. Hello, ma'am, how are you? Or they're going to be like, do you do pressure washing? Yep, I do pressure washing. How may I assist you? So, what all dirty? Whatever is next. All right, ma'am, I can get you a quote. I need your name. And you can be on your phone and put it on speed down or on speaker, or have earbuds in and put it in notes. Oh, okay, your name is Joe Smith. You're at 1234 Main Street. Is that okay? The phone number that you call me off, this 513 number, is that a good number? Yes, sir. Okay. Your email address. Your email is how we will send our quote to you, and that way look it up online, and I'm gonna tell them before this for the address because that's what I'm gonna do. And then, all right, I'm gonna get your email address. All right, you should have an email within the next, if you can get done with the next hour or two, and then that way I'm off and I'm done. I'm not gonna sit there and talk all day on this stuff and then I'm done. I can do it within 2 or 3 minutes. Talk to them on the phone, have all their information, hang up, and now I can go back to pressure washing and go back to making money up there. You know, that's money that's getting ready to come in, but I also got to take care of both sides. So, you know, even the calling back side of things, you might call back and they might be like, he wasn't interested. They're calling the next person. So that's why we want to make sure that we are answering the phone. That's right, booked for all next week just by answering your phone. Yep, and Jill's office is cheap. Touches, touches, touches. Are you a little weird about touches? No, touches right here. Signs, all of that kind of stuff. What way do you all send the quote? What do you do without a CRM? I'm going to go in and do like a quote form or like a quote form through Excel or Google Forms or Google Docs, stuff like that. So that way it's all on Google. I can do it all through my phone and I can send that stuff out and get it done. Quick question. My company name is Pressure Cleaning Champion. On the yard sign, should I put full name or just pressure cleaning or just house washing and phone number? That's all I'd put. I wouldn't put champion on it for sure. No. And even pressure cleaning, I'd probably do pressure washing, that kind of stuff. Yep, just pressure washing. Packages. Packages. What? You mean I got to do packages to get $1,700? No way. Yes, you got to do packages. You have to do packages. Packages will sell all day long. To get $1,700 jobs, we have to do packages. Because this person may have only called for a house wash. But instead, I did the house wash. I did around the pool. I did the pool cage. I did the driveway. I did the roof. Guess what? I add that as a package, and now we're making money. Now we're getting to the next level. Packages, packages, packages. You have to do packages. If you're not doing packages, you are losing out on money. You are leaving money on the table and just saying like, here you go. I don't want your money. I don't want your money. You got to do packages. Packages is what gets us to $1,700. Packages is what gets us to $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 jobs. You have to do packages. If you're not doing packages, you are losing money. You are leaving money out on the table. Packages is the number one thing you have to do so that you can be successful. Because the goal of it is to get our average ticket up. If our average ticket is at 200, our goal is to get our average ticket into 300. If our average ticket is 300, our goal is to get our average ticket up to 400, 500, 900, 1,000, 1,300. I know guys that their average ticket is $1,300. 1300, $1,300. When our average ticket is that, we're balling like a mother. Now, who is those customers? A lot of that has to do is finding out who are my customers. What do they look like? How many kids do they have? Where do they work? What do they do? We need to know all of that stuff. If we can figure out that stuff of what all they do and all that kind of thing, we can find more customers like them. Like I always say, this house right here, this Christmas light house right here, this Christmas light house, right here. If you need Christmas lights, you can buy them here. This Christmas light house here. This house here got the neighbor's house, it got the neighbor across the street, and the neighbor down the street. Why? This guy's a doctor. This guy here is a doctor too. Guess what? They're probably friends. Guess what? We like when people are friends. Rich people have rich friends. Guess what? Who do you think I want my target to be? Who do you think my person that I want to be targeting? Rich people, not poor people. You know, if my average ticket is $200, that means I'm pushing a lot of poor people. And this doesn't matter if you are 15 or 55 or 75. You can get good tickets on that. Now, you may not want to show up in person trying to give in-person quotes at 15 because they're going to look at you like, this is a little kid trying to rip me off of a bunch of money. At least if you do it the other way, you can say the owner is at the house. They don't need to know that you're the owner of the business. They don't need to know that kind of stuff. They don't need to know that mom and dad's dropping you off so that you can clean this house. But that is what we can do to make sure that we are being successful. Do you get separate phone numbers for business and for personal? I did do that. You can do that through a couple different ways. You can do it through Google Voice. I wouldn't recommend it. It's okay. It's free. You can also do it through Phone Barn or Number Barn. That one's like $8 a month, $10 a month. Grasshopper.com is like $10, $30 a month. There's different services you can do it. Invested $1,000 in signs, and I made $14,500 in return this season. So pleased. I say you are. Who wouldn't want to spend $1,000? Who in here would spend $1,000 to make $14,000? Who thinks that's crazy? Who thinks $1,000 worth of sign make me $14,000? Who thinks that's crazy? I don't think it's crazy. I think that's pretty amazing. Because you know what? Maybe go spend $2,000 and you would have been at $30,000, $25,000. Also, Nathan, there is Yard Books, the free Yard Books. You can do it through Yard Books. It's free. There's a free version of it, and it will also send invoices and stuff. That's what DJ uses. Want to start roof cleaning on a budget? What basic setup do you recommend? This is what I would recommend. Just right down here. Go to Arkansas Soft Wash. He has the kit. I believe it's called the Reaper, and it's like $800. It's what I would do for you. Unless you know how to build it and all that kind of thing and know everything, this here is a complete setups kit, and he will help you get it built. Arkansas Soft Wash. Go check him out. He's got some Black Friday deals going on I've seen on YouTube or on Facebook. So definitely go check out Arkansas Soft Wash kits for that question of what to start basic setup do you recommend. I started gutter cleaning and have gotten the middle package the most, but rarely the basic package. But that price tick it up. Yep. See, if you never would have done packages, you would have never got the next price up. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Where's the best place to put your signs? In yards, on signs, on poles, anywhere. I like putting my signs up at, high intersection areas. We have some main intersections here. All getting off the interstate's a good one. People coming home, they're kind of bored waiting, and they can look and see that kind of thing. For an easy roof setup, I would use a 5.5 electric pump and a J-rod or a soft wash wand. Yep. How's everybody doing? Bottom line, get cool with people in nice neighborhoods. They have friends who have more friends. Before you know it, you have more work know what to do with. I think I might have said that. Rich people have rich friends. And those are the people we want. Those are the people. So if you have time, this is something kind of the next level business. This isn't getting started. It could get started, but this is kind of the next level business. So, my in-laws got gutters, gutter guards. They're not cheap. They're the expensive kind. They're the $6,000-7,000 gutter guards, and they're like, we will give you 5% off if you recommend 3 people. So guess what? They recommended my wife because that's their daughter, and they called her, and and they're trying to sell you gutters. I'm not going to say that's going to be good for everybody, but you got to look at it. I'm selling a $7,000 freaking gutter package, guess what? If I get 3 people, I bet they know that if they call 10 people, they sell a 7,000 gutter guards. So if they call 100 people, they made $70,000. That's how that works. Can you show an example of your package deals? I've been struggling to put packages together. So my packages was a house wash. Basic house wash was package 1. Package 2 was house wash and exterior window cleaning with a water fed pole. Package 3 was the first 2 packages and driveway cleaning usually. You can do it whatever you want. Roof cleaning one's a little bit easier. Roof cleaning is the package 1. Package 2 is house wash. Package 3 is window cleaning. Y'all don't forget to sign up for Jason's class and win some free stuff. Yes, if you want to win $100, go check out. You can email you can go sign up at kingofpressurewash.com/podcast and sign up and through the little thing. Also go to Apple. You can sign up for my podcast and you can listen to me in your ear. You can go check out Black Friday, and this will put you into 2 of them. If you sign up for Black Friday, this will put you into 2 drawings because the other one, you have to be on my mailing list. So my mailing list, Black Friday, or in my membership, as long as you're a member of my member. And last, if I've helped you or changed your life, or you want to give me a testimonial, 5-star review, you can go to pressurewash.help@gmail.com and send me either a video or just a handwritten one out. More than that, 1/3 of revenue in signs. Signs. I'm roughly the same as Jimmy. $1,000 in signs at about 14,000. I do good with coupon books because we are allowed to put allowed to put out yard signs. I built my business with Black Friday sales. Are you available for any one-on-one communications? I am, but I don't do them for free. I will put a link in. I'll see if I can get a link up here and put it in there. It's a Zoom call, one-on-one Zoom call for an hour long. If you want to do that, I will put it up here as soon as I find it here. And then we can talk about whatever you need to talk about. I can go in detail on marketing. I can go in detail on equipment, all that good stuff. So here's that link right there. I think it's there. There we go. So I just put that link in the comments there. Hey Nathan, what do you packages offer the gutter cleaning? Also, if you want in-person training, and I know the world, who knows what's going to happen to the world. Only thing I can tell you is if somebody loses and somebody wins, that's opposite right now. You might want to get some good graffiti removal and have lots of water. Because I'm sure the graffiti will be flying and the places will probably be burning down. But that is an upsell that we can do is graffiti removal. Graffiti removal is a great business. We can make a lot of money with graffiti removal. And I mean a lot of money. I do good with coupon books. I already said that one. I'm trying flyers on Facebook and Google Ads. Just started. On LinkedIn, I need to build those connections. Yep. And again, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. It ain't got to be perfect. It's just got to be done. We got to get stuff out there. You know, I mean, this is my business. I struggle the same thing. You know, this Black Friday deal, it took me 3 hours to get it done because I sat there and Peter panned around and did everything I wasn't supposed to do instead of just sitting down and focusing. And this is something else I want to talk about too. Let's talk about focusing and how to make sure that we're not spending a lot of time on different things that are time sucks. So there's two time sucks that I had an issue with this past couple weeks. And I mean, I could get on these two things and it would just suck the time. And I got nothing done, literally zero done. One of them was Facebook. Facebook and Twitter. Both of them, I was spending too much time. I was all wrapped up in the election bullcrap, and I'm like, you know, Trump's gonna win, blah, 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 you know, all this stuff. And I was just, my whole mind was just wrapped up into it. And about 3 or 4 days ago, I had to declutter the social media side of things. I deleted my Facebook and I deleted my Twitter off my phone. I didn't delete the whole count. I just got them off my phone. And I've been able to focus. I've been able to get videos out. I've been able to do a lot of crap by getting those two things off. If you're on Facebook and you're just spending hours on hours, get off of it. Delete it off your phone. I get on Facebook now when I'm on my computer, and all I'm doing is making sure if anybody commented in my group. And I don't go down a lot of rabbit holes on it because it can suck the living time right out of you. And there's one thing that you can't get back, and that is time. So if we spend a lot of time and we're sitting on Facebook and we're just sitting there scrolling away, all we're doing is time is going bye-bye. If we took that same amount of time and we put it in our business, maybe we go work on a web page, maybe we go work on our equipment, maybe we do something in marketing, maybe we go put out signs, maybe we get on you know, if we're putting up stuff on there, that's fine, but be careful because a lot of times we can say we're working, and the next thing we know is we're going down rabbit holes in these other Facebook groups, pressure washing groups, or of what other group, and then the next thing you know, all your time is gone. And you really want to know something about people that are successful? The most successful people I know don't even have Facebook, don't even have Twitter. They don't have none of it. You know why they don't have none of it? Because it's a time suck. Is it really making me any money at the end of the day, sitting here dealing with this stuff on Facebook? Nope, it is not. I'd have to say it is not. So that is why we need to be careful with time sucks. Time sucks are stuff that is one thing that we cannot get back. We cannot get back time of what us spending around on this phone doing stuff that is non-productive, that is not getting anything done at the end of the day. Just started out pressure washing, made $400 in one day and paid off my pressure washer. That's awesome, Silas. Make your packages where the one in the middle is one you like to do the most and is the easiest for you. They always pick the middle estimation mark. Yep, I agree 100%. Good afternoon, LZ. Adding detailing, haven't even bought anything, and I'm selling interior steam cleaning to healthcare workers and handing out pressure washing cards along with a quote. Hey, that's part of a bid. It's part of a quote. That's part of packages. We are not allowed to put out yard signs. Show some love, information, hit the like button. 100%. Here's your chance, children. Ask and you shall receive. That's what the good book says. It's like I'm giving out some information or something in here. I can tell you're all going to die at some point. That is a guarantee. There's not a lot of guarantees in life. In fact, there's very few guarantees in life, but that is a guarantee. that you are never going to live forever. And you want to know what else? You don't see nobody taking a U-Haul in the grave either. How do we price graffiti? A lot. Um, I mean, the thing of it is, the bucket of stuff to get that stuff off is like $300. So, I was, obvious our minimum is $300, and then obviously it's going to see how big it is and all that kind of stuff. I got 2 jobs worth $1,300 and 2 business cards stuck on a bulletin board in the same store. And that's a beautiful thing. Business cards can make us a lot of money. I'm not going to say they're not. I know a guy that is in northern Ohio, and he has grown a business of over $300,000 a year from pretty much one business card. One business card got in the right person's hand, and it blew his business up. What is a good web to get a website? Bunch of them out there. I'm going with wild turkey in one hand and fishing and rod in the other. Number 1 time suck, painting. That's just sucking in period. That's not actually time suck. That's just sucks in period. I worked 8 hours this week, 2 jobs yesterday, paver sealing, $1,600 today, paver sealing, $1,200. Yes, Facebook not good on phone. It is not good on phone at all. It is a huge time suck. If someone else wins different than right now, we will have the greatest economy ever. Sorry. Yeah, you're probably right about that. My Facebook is on the tablet, not phone. Yeah, I had to get it off my phone. It was getting bad for me. I was not getting anything done. Facebook is a business tool, not a leisure activity. Spending time with family, that is true. Spending time with family is way more important. The beard is looking good. I'm about ready to go shave some of it tomorrow. So the governor shut everything down. I think that he was supposed to shut it down tomorrow. Hopefully they didn't shut down. He hasn't sent me nothing for the barber. I'm going to go before they shut that down. Spoken to small business owners in South who casually power wash. Mostly do other things. Everyone is in buy mode and grow mode. They don't care. Price got to go up. I not watch TV in 7+ years. Me neither. Just tried the Black Friday address and error. Well, that's not good. Did I spell it wrong? Let's see if I can find it here. Black Friday link. Paste. That's not it. Here, I'll put a link in here too. That way you'll see it too. Let's see. Offers. Lifetime, baby. Get link. Copy. Doing a lot on the fly tonight. Paste. There's the link. I'll check it later on. Mr. Paver sealer system. Any recommendations? I used the good old pump up sprayer for a while. I never really had anything other than a pump up sprayer is the only thing I used. Put your signs out early. Rich people leave for work early than everyone else. Trust me. Put them out on Friday or Saturday so they at least stay over the weekend. That's another smart thing to do. I'm really needing a second truck now, but don't trust anyone else to do a good job. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Nobody else is going to do as good as you are, or so you think. They might do things different. As long as it gets done. I always kept in the back of my mind, if they can do as 80% as good as I can, I'm good with that. So how do we get there? We got to make sure we have systems. We have, whether that system is, check-in, check-out sheets, pictures, all of those systems has to be in place. So that way we can make sure that they are successful. We can make sure that they aren't afraid to call you of you're going to scold them because they killed a bush. You know, we got to be a good leader, and to be a good leader, you got to be able to follow. So you got to be able to allow them to be able to do their thing and do what they need to do. Is there a downstream injector that can pull more than 10%? There is. Um, you can do the super sucker with the new check valve, stainless steel check valve, or the dual barb injector will also pull quite a bit. I'm thinking if we put reflective letters on it for the people that work hard and get up early and go to work and home late, that our signs would stick out faster and harder, better than anybody. Mr. Ballin is a YouTuber with 1 million subs in less than a year. His studio is just a kitchen table with a green screen. He makes Loot Boy, but don't need all that flashy stuff. Put the time in, and you will succeed. I agree with that. I agree with that. What would your packages be? Would you put roof wash and concrete cleaning on it, or would it be too expensive? If I'm doing I never really put a roof wash on there. I would always do house washing, window cleaning, and concrete cleaning. House washing, I've done house washing, wax, and concrete cleaning before I had window cleaning. All different kinds of things. My phone is a time suck. I think I saw somewhere you looked at your phone about 2,300 times in a day. Email, you know, that's another thing I do. That's another thing that is a good thing to do is I turn off all notifications on my phone other than email, and even email can be a time suck. I may even turn it off sometimes. But the only thing that I have notifying me is basically, and even text messages can get in the way of, because every time then you go looking at your phone, and then that's another thing. So that's a good point. Best graffiti removers: Taganator, Elephant Snot, World's Best. Those 3 different ones right there. Is there a down? Yep, I already answered that. Where can I get one of them super suckers? There's a couple different places that buy them. I know powerwash.com sells them because I've seen it. It's made the deluxe, but there's other ones out there too. When you grow, obstacles are inevitable. I can't talk tonight. Failure is optional, and we only fail to get better. Failure is not a bad thing. Failure makes us learn and keep moving and being better at what we do. I feel bad about signs getting taken down. I've only placed 4 all year long. I got stuff almost a year old now. Had to nail them up because of the wind. Yeah, you can't worry about people pulling your signs down. It's going to happen, but it's just one of those things, and it's just one of those things that it's just one of those things that's going to happen. I guarantee it's going to happen. So again, if you want to win a gift card, if you want to win $100 gift card, it's going to be drawn on Black Friday. You might get to see my wife again. We'll probably do a live, and we're going to draw 3 cards. One card will be, actually, we're not drawing black. Are we drawing Black Friday? We're drawing on Black Friday, she said. So you got to be in before then. So the midnight by Thanksgiving, she said, and she's a stickler. I would be like, but she's pretty mean, and I got to live with her. So I don't want to make her mad. No, she's the best wife ever, and I wouldn't change her out for nobody. So you can go to pressurewashhelp.com at Gmail and send in a testimonial. Anybody can do this. Even if you've listened to my YouTubes and I've helped you out, and I've made you a business, or if any way I've helped you out, you can go sign up at Pressure Wash or kingofpressurewash.com/podcast. That is one way. It's just a $100 Visa gift card, so you can use it anywhere. And we will mail them out probably on that Friday or Monday or Tuesday, whatever, and they'll be in the mail. So they're $100. They was. I don't know where they're at. It was over here somewhere. They're in the drawer. Here, if you don't believe me, here they are. I got three of them. One, two, three. $100. $100. $100. So with that, um, yeah, they're just a Visa gift card. Bam, $100. So you can do it. Sign up at podcast. If you join the membership, that will also sign you up. You may already be on my email list, and if you are, then that's just fine. But again, you can go to podcast. You can go to join it Black Friday. I'm only doing 25 of these. I'm going to run this sale all the way till Monday, Cyber Monday, and then I'm going to shut it down on Cyber Monday. Wild, Wild West. That's all I'm going to do is shake my head. I'm surprised they haven't changed it yet. As soon as I switched to those adjustable injectors, I stopped having priming issues. I laugh out loud. All season long, swearing out loud over cheap parts. Yep. In the process of making my own soft wash box, the SH water and soap, would I need to put a bulkhead on 3 tanks? And is it okay to leave the line in the SH tank permanently? It is okay leaving it in permanently. I've actually ran the hose, just drill the hole and run the hose right down in it also. That is obviously in the top. I've done it that way. And then I've taken silicone around it if you want to make sure that it don't come leaking on you. I've never seen someone pull a sign down. They must come at night. Yes, they can be the city. They can be all kinds of people that pull them down. I do the review on you. I took that course of yours for a month and it did what I needed to do, but I don't need to be in your drawing. Well, thank you. I'd still like to give you money because I like to do that. My wife likes to do that. I think one person hit the wrong button. You always got to have a hater. Come on now. You always got to have at least one hater. I got like 2 or 3. There'll be more than that. I'm surprised they didn't come tonight. When my mom turned 40, my dad said he traded in her for 2 20-year-olds. Do what? When my mom turned...
I heard that.
But again, go check out kingofpressurewash.com. I will be back on here Sunday night. You do not want to miss it. It will be a great episode. I have Mr. Wes on. Yep, see, I knew I could get another hater on. Mr. Wes on. And so he grew his business to $1 million. He did over $1 million this year. He actually started when he was 19 years old, got through college, made it all the way through college, and then he made that. Also, if you join the Black Friday or you join the free, we will be having a Zoom meeting this week. I have a Zoom meeting with all my members, and in there you will get to learn. It's pretty neat to be able to come together. People can throw and bounce different ideas off each other and all of that kind of stuff. So there is a Zoom meeting. So if you join the Black Friday, you will get in there also. I do it twice a month, and it is something that will help you grow your business because it is stuff. It's not just Jason coming together. It's 10, 15, 20 different people that come together and help each other out. And that is a beautiful thing because, and this is the other thing that will help you too. When you do the Zoom calls, we can have some accountability in there. You know, what are you working on? What do you need to do? Are you doing anything? Are you just sitting on your tail and not doing nothing? And so by having accountability will help you grow your business. And so that is reason why to do that. You also get into the Facebook group, that will be changing probably pretty soon. We'll see, but that will probably be changing pretty soon. And it is Thanksgiving next week, so be thankful and all of that good stuff. That awkward moment when you're putting up a sign on a telephone pole on top of a 6-foot ladder and a cop pulls over asking for an estimate. You need to go get the Guyman pole. If you look up Jason Guyman signs, pole, something like that, you can find that there where you can hit that up there, and that makes life a lot easier. Don't make Jody mad. Oh, you know about Jody. So with all of that, again, there's only going to be 25 spots on the Black Friday, so go check it out, and I'll see you all next. Oh, really? The dislike came from the Ryobi pressure washing salesman.
What?
Probably. That would be pretty funny. I don't know who the Ryobi salesman is, but that is probably pretty funny. Um, I coined the phrase Guyman pole. So, again, you can go out there and make $1,700 in a day. It's not easy to do to get those jobs, but once you start getting those jobs, you will get more of those jobs. And once you start learning how to do those jobs quicker, you can do more of those jobs. And that is the goal about this. The more you learn how to bid, the more you learn how to bid successfully and profitable and all of that kind of stuff, then we can start making magic happen. And so with that said, go out there, keep bidding, keep going at it. Don't get discouraged. It's going to be hard sometimes, and you can do hard things. Again, we're not going to close all our bids. So what do we got to do? We got to get more bids. My close rate was 50%. 50%. That means out of every 10 bids, I only close 5. And usually you got the first 5 no's before you get the 5 yeses. And so a lot of times we get discouraged when we get those 5 no's and we want to quit. But we don't want to quit. We want to keep pushing on, keep going, keep trying. And that is how we can make it happen and be successful. So I hope you all have a good night. If you don't come on Sunday night, I'll see you next week on Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you all have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week.